Hi guys! Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Spencer. It's nice to meet you. Today I am going to be absolutely exposing influencers. I'm gonna be exposing influencers. I'm gonna tell you the behind the scene things that you wouldn't know unless you were an influencer. So before I started doing influencing and content creation full time, I literally had so many questions and I thought that this world was so cool and I was like, I wanted to know everything about it. Like I wanted to know about brand deals, managers, how much money they make. Like I wanna know it all. So now that I know it, I'm gonna say it and tell it to you. I'm gonna share the knowledge and I'm gonna expose myself while doing it. So I asked you guys and my friends for a bunch of questions that you had. I literally wrote it down. Why am I so is this old school? So, first of all, influencers always hate calling themselves influencers. Bro, why do I talk with my hands so much? It's so annoying. It's freaking weird. Like, influencer, what the heck am I influencing? Like, it's weird. It seems super strange in my opinion. So I like to call myself a content creator, but then people are like, oh, you're an influencer. Yeah, I am, but like, it's weird to call myself an influencer. Cause I'm just like it's not like culty. Why am I acting like it's a cult? Like it's not I'm not being an influence, I'm just making videos. Do you know what I mean? Does that make any sense? Okay, so the first question I got written down here is, how do brand deals work? So do the brands come to me? Do I go to the brands? Like, what's up with that? So, yes, sometimes brands come to me and they'll slide into my DMs and they'll be like, hey, we wanna work with you. Like, what's your contact? Like, what's your business email? Do you know what I mean? But most of the time, well, I have a manager, so my manager kind of does all of that and gets the brand deals for me, and then she'll just send me a screenshot and be like, this is what they want, this is the brief, this is how much money you could get paid, do you want to say yes, do you want to say no, is that enough money, can you fit into that time schedule? Do you know what I mean? So usually it's my manager just sends me the brand deals. However, before I had a manager, there's a bunch of influencer marketing websites that you can sign up for. I signed up when I had 30K on TikTok, I think. You can start making money right away. You can be a micro-influencer. I'm literally telling you to be a micro-influencer because there's so much money in it. If that's something that you're passionate about, money's not everything. But you can sign up for #paid, Aspire IQ, obvious.ly, obviously, in a burp, sorry. However, if you want to hear a brand deal from the beginning to end, this is it. So the very beginning would be either they reach out to me, my manager sends it to me, and she's like, this is what they want. They want one TikTok for blank amount of money. Do you want to do it? And I'll be like, yeah, you know what? I actually like that brand. I've actually been using their products, or if I've never used their product before, I'll be like, yo, send it to me. If I like it, I'll let you know, and then we can work together. Do you know what I mean? I don't just I'm gonna promote something that I like, you know what I mean? So after that, I have to send them a concept, or they'll send me their brief and I have to send a concept. So I'll type out what my caption is gonna be, what my script is gonna be, how long the video is gonna be, and I'll send it to them, and then they can approve it, and if they don't like it, they'll be like, girl, switch it up. So they usually approve it, and then I film it, and then they'll be like, you spelt this wrong, which I always spell things wrong. Or they'll be like, we didn't like this part of the video, can you edit this out? I'll fix it, tweak it, da-da-da. Then I'll post the video when they tell me to post it. I'll post it, and then I usually don't get paid, sometimes until 3 months later. So work that I did 3 months ago, I still haven't been paid for. Do you know what I mean? Sometimes it takes a super long time to get paid, and that's really frustrating because I literally need to pay my bills. You know what I mean? I live somewhere, I have to pay my bills. So the next question that I got is, how did I get a manager? How do you get a manager? So lucky for me, my manager reached out to me when I had, I think, 150K on TikTok, and she was like, hey, I'm a manager, this is what my company is called, if you want to check it out, we would love to have a meeting with you, we're really into your vibe. I had a meeting with them, I instantly liked them. I was I really liked them, I got a really good vibe from them. I had a meeting with another management company as well, actually, and I did not like them at all. They seemed super sexist, and I was just I'm not a person to agree with you being sexist at all. First of all, no one should, but I'm my whole platform is literally me being different story, they seemed so sexist, and I was so not down for it, so I was like, peace up, A-Town. Who's texting me? My sister's texting me. So anyways, I ended up signing with Mismanaged and I absolutely love them. They are the greatest thing that probably ever happened to me. They make my heart so happy and they are amazing. Now, with having a manager comes, they're gonna do basically, like they're gonna get the deals for you. They're gonna tell you about it. However, when they get the deals for you, you have to pay them, it's usually between like 15 to 20% and like they take that commission. Do you know what I mean? But like it is so worth it. I would not be able to do anything that I do if I didn't have a manager. I would literally be like stressed all the time. Can anyone be an influencer? I think that if being a quote-unquote influencer or content creator is something that you really want to do and you have that passion for it and you found the niche that makes you happy, then I believe you can. However, if it's something that you're like, you know what, I'm only gonna do it because I want to make a lot of money, you're not gonna do it then. Like you don't just, like you have to be passionate about it. It's like anything in life. Like if I really wanted to be a scientist but I hated science, I would not be a very good scientist. That is like the weirdest analogy ever. Do you ever watch videos of yourself and you're like, why did I say that? Like what, like, did that even make any sense? Okay, what is the best and worst part about being an influencer? Okay, the worst part, in my opinion, is that I can't think of a bad part. I can't really think of like an absolutely terrible worst part, but things that I don't like is that it never ends. Like there's not a time during the day that I'm like, okay, you know what, it's 4 o'clock, I'm clocking out, I'm no longer Spencer Barbosa. It doesn't work like that. You know what I mean? Like I'm always working. I work 7 days a week, every day of the year. Like I've posted 2 times a day, every day for almost 2 years. Like it just doesn't stop. And it's good that it doesn't stop because I love it and I wouldn't want it to stop. But sometimes it's just like, ugh. Like I just want to like stop, you know? And it's like my whole life is like posting all the time. I post so publicly that it's like everyone knows what's going on in my life. And sometimes I'm like, I want to grind in silence. I want to become successful in silence. I can't do that. But also I'm a really loud person, so I don't really think I would be able to do that. Another bad thing is that I feel unsafe sometimes and I feel really scared sometimes because of like stalkers or people who are like creepy with me in the street. And they just like feel like they know me so well because they've seen my TikToks. But sometimes I'm like, you know what I mean? Like it's like, if you see me in the street, bro, totally come up, totally say hi to me. Like I'm literally nice, I swear. Like I want to see you and I want to say hi to you, but I just don't want you to follow me to my apartment. Like that's just like crossing a line. Do you know what I mean? I hope you know what I mean. If you don't know what I mean. Now, the best part is the community that I've built. I literally feel like I have 5 million friends, and I've never been a person who has a ton of friends, and I've never like even now, I don't really have, like I don't have a group of friends. I have girls that I hang out with and like guys that I'm friends with, but I don't have like my group. And I've never, this is gonna sound so corny, but I've never ever felt like I belonged. But now that I'm doing what I really love to do, like I feel like I belong and I feel like I have meaning and I genuinely feel like I have 5 million people that I'm friends with and that like are there for me. Does that sound, like I feel the most comfortable in front of the camera and like talking to you guys than anything because that's when I feel like I have friends. This sounds so depressing. I'm like, my most amazing thing about my job is that I get to talk to a camera sitting in my room alone, feeling like I have friends. But it's true. Like I finally feel like I'm not an outsider. Oh. How much money do you make? How much money do you have? First of all, none of your business. Mind your own business. I'm not gonna tell you like obviously exactly how much money I make, but it's been good. I'm living pretty good. Like, it's not all about money though. Do you know what I mean? Like I will say I've made like 6 figures this year and like I'm very proud of myself for doing that and I'm also very grateful for the platform that I have and it's not all about money, but there definitely is money in this industry. Like I'm not gonna lie and be like, I have just grind, I make a penny a day, like I don't, no, like I make money, but I'm not like living this crazy lavish life. Do you know what I mean? Like it's not like I'm having all these designer bags and all this. No. Bro, I still use discount codes and coupons. Like, I literally live in, like, I rent a 1-bedroom apartment. Like, I'm not living in some crazy mansion and traveling. Like, I haven't been on a plane in like 3 years. Do you know what I mean? Like, I make money, but money's not what makes me happy. Money will never make you happy, no matter how much money you make. Just saying. Okay, now how do you make money? So I live in Canada, so I am not on Creator Fund, so I do not get paid from making like a TikTok. So every day I post 2 TikToks a day, no matter like what day it is, no matter if they're brand deals or not. If it's not a brand deal, I am not making money for it. I'm simply posting because it's like, I wanna keep posting, I wanna grow, like this is my job, you know what I mean? But I don't get paid off of views. So my streams of income would be YouTube ad revenue. It's not looking very hot off of like my YouTube videos. I don't know what I'm doing wrong here. But yeah, so YouTube ad revenue is one way I get paid. If I'm doing like brand deals is another way I get paid. Sometimes, I'll say if it is, but it's like you usually don't, I'll do like, use my code for 15% off, and then when you use it, I'll get like 5%. But I haven't been doing that a lot because it's just like brand deals is like a better way to make money in my opinion. Another way is through merch. So like my collection with Every Jewels, I get commission every single time something sells, which is another really good way to make money. I'm trying to think. Like it's mainly off brand deals if I'm gonna be honest here. So it's like those TikToks when you post, it's like hashtag ad, buy this product, it's amazing. Like that's when you're getting paid to talk about it. So there's lots of different ways to make money. However, if I lived in the US, I would be getting Creator Fund. However, I don't live in the US, Canada. Oh, Canada. Okay, do you get recognized? Yes, and I love it. And it's fun, and it feels like I'm meeting a friend. It's just fun, you know what I mean? Like, because also, like the town I live in, everyone I meet here that would be like, oh my god, I love your TikToks. It would be like a mutual with one of my other friends. So it literally just feels like I'm meeting a friend that like a long lost friend, you know? I love getting recognized. I love taking photos if someone wants to take a photo with me. But like, I'm gonna be so honest, when someone comes up to me and they're like, I'm like, do I got food in my teeth? Like, what's going on here? Yeah, it just feels like kind of strange to me because I don't see myself like that at all. Especially it's really funny when I get recognized around my friends and my friends are like, like who do they think you are? Because it really is like a what? Like, I don't feel important enough for someone to recognize me in the street at all. It just feels like really weird because it's like, what? Like, what am I doing? Like what, you know? Okay, what is a day in the life of an influencer like? So I am a person who always values my sleep. Sleep is the most important thing in the world to me. So I have never been and I will never be the girl who wakes up at 8 a.m. and works out and drinks matcha and a smoothie and gets her day going early. I will never be that girl. I can never be that girl. I'm sorry if I disappoint anyone, but I do wake up between 9:30 and 10:30 every morning. I like my sleep. It's something that makes me happy, and I'm happy that the job I have allows me to sleep in, because if I didn't sleep in, I would be effing miserable all the time. So I usually wake up around like 10. I get my day started at like 10:30. It is what it is, right? What you gonna do about it? What you gonna do about it? Nothing. I'm not gonna do anything different because I like sleeping. I always eat breakfast. It's the first thing I do. I'm a huge food person. Like, I love eating all the time. So I usually eat breakfast, I do my hair and makeup, I'll put on an outfit, and I will film between like 11 to 2. And then in between like 2 and 3, I'm posting all my TikToks, posting all my Snapchat spotlights, posting all my reels, posting all my YouTube shorts, posting on Instagram. Like, that's what I'm doing, all my posting. And then after that, I'll eat lunch. I really sound like all I do is eat and take photos, and it really is all I do. And then I'll eat, and then I'll keep filming again. I'll edit a YouTube video if I have. I'll do concepts for brands. I will take some Instagram photos, try on some outfits, post on my stories, and then I usually like kind of just start to chill around like 5 and make dinner, and I'll eat some dinner. I do want to start picking up some new hobbies because I feel like I'm living a pretty like amazing life, but I just need more like entertainment in my head, and I need to like challenge my mind a little bit more, because as of right now I've kind of just taken photos of myself, but I want to start working out. I want to start like growing more as a person, and getting some new hobbies, because I really do live alone and all I do is talk to a camera, and I am going a little bit insane. I'm going a little crazy, guys. Okay, what is PR like? What's it like receiving it? Okay, so things that I post in my story or things that other influencers post in their story, it's usually just gifted. Unless we are like really talking about it and you can tell we're being paid to say it, it will say like hashtag ad in it. But usually PR, if I post it, will say like hashtag gifted or thank you so much, this company, for sending me this. It really is like they just send it to you and they're like, if you like it, post it. If you don't like it, you don't have to post it. Some influencers just like don't post their PR packages at all. I like to post it because sometimes it's small businesses and sometimes it is things that I'm obsessed with and I want to share it, and it's so exciting. And I used to love watching influencers like post their PR packages because they're so cool. Like, it's literally so cool. And I'm so grateful for it. Like, there would be no reason for me to not post it. Do you know what I mean? So, fun fact, not actually that fun. I don't know where the rest of the video went. There was like a whole outro, a whole like, goodbye, have a good day, love you. I don't have one of those, so I'm just gonna do that right now. This is what I look like as I'm editing. YouTube versus reality. Have a good night, or good day, good afternoon. Love you. Please subscribe. Thank you.